The End Dimension, a vast expanse of yellowish-white islands over the all-consuming void, the lair of the Ender Dragon and the ending of the game, a confusing and mysterious alien world home to flora and fauna with the ability of teleportation, a world with labyrinth-like structures built with impossible architecture and floating ships, cities that contain the secret to flight. But if you look into the darkest corners of the End, you'll see it's kind of shit. The whole dimension has like one structure, let's face it. The only reason to spend time there is to get the loot and maybe some automatic farms if you're that kind of person. And the whole dimension is billions upon billions of repetitive islands. It's pretty boring. That's why today, I've added a shit ton of mods that enhance the End. I'm gonna see if I can spawn in the End, gear up, and eventually reach the overworld. Buckle up and watch till the end, it's gonna be a fun one today. First off, I needed to set my spawn in the End so that I wouldn't respawn in the overworld, defeating the purpose of the challenge. Then I needed to get food so I wouldn't starve. First order of business, I think, is to get a structure so I'm not naked. I knew from prior attempts of this challenge that I would die if I didn't get tools and armor from a nearby structure. Therefore, that would be my second priority after food. After I crafted my wood into a crafting table and sticks, I began searching for the type of stone that could be crafted into stone tools. Okay, now I need to find the stone, whatever it is. Oh, why is there just an ender pearl here? Huh. I also really hope I don't accidentally look an enderman in the eye. What's this? What is this? Is this like... do I need to put like ender pearls here? Because I remember I saw some on like a pillar. What's this? Oh, it's hostile. It's hostile. It's hostile. After running around the forest and dilly-dallying for a long time, I finally remembered that I was supposed to be looking for structures and started to explore to the edge of the island, where I was met with an odd floating ship. Is that a ship? That is a ship. Is that like a lone or is there an end? No, it's a lone ship. Could be elytra on there. An elytra would be amazing for me because it would mean that I could traverse the islands without having to use an ender pearl or a bridge. I want to build to this ship, actually. Although, I don't want to get absolutely destroyed by shulkers. If there's iron, I can make a shield. That'd be really nice. After another round of copious dilly-dallying, as I do, I saw another structure in the distance that looked a little bit more accessible than the end ship. It's a very imposing tower. Bedrock. Iron! Yes! Okay, so I guess now I don't need stone tools anymore. Now having some actually decent gear and not being naked, I was a little bit more confident in my abilities, but that confidence would change soon. No, okay. Oh, I almost looked that enemy in the eye. I could probably take one now, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, shit, well. Oh, I'm gonna do this run. Oh, I had my shield up! Yup, I died. Not really proud of that one. I don't know how the Enderman hit me through my shield, but it's a whatever. I was able to eventually make it back to my stuff. I hate Enderman, bro. How did it even hit me through my shield? That was an ordeal. After that minor setback, I decided to start pillaring up to the end ship I had saw earlier, hoping to find an elytra or at least some better gear. Anything to numb the pain of my recent death. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Why? Why? I can't regenerate because if I eat, I'll teleport back to the ground. Despite the difficulties of fighting shulkers, I eventually found what I was looking for. What's down here? Elytra! Wait, stuff! Stuff! Open! Okay. Yep, I died again, and it was fall damage, because even after I teleported back to the ground, I still had the levitation effect, so I fell and died because I only had one heart left. Fortunately, I also wasn't too far away on this one, and after a couple minutes of grinding ender pearls and traveling back to the island, I eventually made it back to my stuff again. I hate this game, bro. Well, we still have an elytra now. But this would be so good in a build. What am I crafting, bro? What am I crafting? I did it. I have full armor. I would go back and loot that ship, but like honestly, I'm done, bro. I don't even care. Okay, so it'd be nicer if I could get better armor, because the armor I have is great, but I don't have full diamond. It'd be nice if I could have protection. Can I eat this? Can I eat anything that won't teleport me, bro? That'd be so nice. After yapping about whatever that was, I began to pillar up so I could eventually fly over to new islands, because I was in search of an end city, or more, an end castle, because those had fireworks, and I desperately needed fireworks to be able to fly back to the main end island, because I wasn't allowing myself to use gateways in this challenge. Like, that's unmakeable elytra from, like, there, right? This ambience is so cool. It reminds me of, like, the movie Avatar. Not the animated show, the Disney movie, one that they made a ride about. It reminds me of that. It's like, has such a Pandora vibe. What is that? Couldn't care less. Here goes nothing. Oh, wait, I can make it over there. Maybe. Yeah, I can make it. Bro, having an elytra makes everything so easy. I need a... Nope, not going there. I angered too many. In new lands. What is this? Are you edible? Are you edible? Are you edible? No, nothing's edible. I can't eat anything here. Alright, where's the structure? I need a structure. After landing in the new islands, I began to look around my map for a structure that I could loot in order to get more items and possibly fireworks. And of course, it wasn't long until I would find one. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. These stupid phantoms knock me out of the... Where are they? Where is it? Where is it? I can't eat up here. Which makes this a whole lot more harrowing. Feather falling 4, yes please. Oh, Spire. After that very profitable side quest, my next target would be an end city, and hopefully an end castle after that. Oh, another end ship. What I need is an end city. I'm gonna run around until I find an end city. And run around I did. Eventually, I pillared up and flew to another island, on which I saw an end city. What is that? I see an end city. Let's loot this. Okay, I need to get as much saturation as possible. I finally get city at the end of the game, after looting like 7 structures and getting almost full diamond. And get under a roof. Compared to the wacky and wildness of other structures I've seen here, end cities are really tame. This is nice to see something vanilla in this kind of challenge. Oh wait, there's the standalone end ship, and then the end city's end ship. Right next to each other. What I need is for this guy to hit me. Come on. Then, when the effect runs out, I can elytra down to the ship. I found the Enderman's only weakness. Free stuff. Oh, my shulker's full. Alright, let's skedaddle. Oh shit. No, 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 no. I'm getting PTSD. I'm getting PTSD. No. 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 Yeah, I died again. This time, it was much farther away than the first death I had to an Enderman. So, admittedly, I was a lot more frustrated. I debated whether I should quit the run here or not, but I decided to keep going because this was the farthest I had ever made it. I need shaders to make this game look pretty, but shaders lag my PC, so Enderman can just start hitting me through my shield because that's valid and a totally normal thing for Enderman to do. So not a single loot room in that entire end city. I need to find an end castle. I was quite disappointed after my death, but a weird structure on the horizon instantly raised my spirits. What's this? This a village? My god, it's a village. I explored the village a while, and in the attic of some random house I found an extra elytra and some fireworks, but other than that, a couple respawn obelisks, and a weird ingot that I didn't really know the origin of. There was nothing really to note in this village, so I decided to continue on my main quest to find an end castle. Anyway, I have the ability to just basically fly now, so I'm gonna go around and look for an end castle. Ooh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to look for I'm gonna look at what this is. And never mind, I got sidetracked again. I need to conserve my rockets, though, because I only get a couple. Okay, now I actually really started looking for the end castle. Wait, is that a pirate ship? No, please. That looks like a structure. An end pirate ship. What mob spawner is that? Phantom. God, I hate phantoms. Man, I don't even know what to say in this voiceover anymore. Eventually, I'm pretty sure I remember going for the castle after this one. I swear. I need an end castle so bad. I think I just pick a direction and fly with my 3 rockets. It took me like 20 years of conserving rockets and flying very carefully, but I eventually ran into what I was looking for. Finally. Oh, I'm out of rockets. What? What in the luck? There it is. Just the structure I was looking for. That right there. Inside of that ship, all the rockets you could ever dream of. I don't even care about the rest of the structure. I think there's like an end portal in there, actually. That might be the cheaty way to escape the end. Unfortunately, though, I do have to like beat the challenge legitimately. Because I'm not... I'll cheat a little bit if like I'm really frustrated, because I'm on a time crunch. I can't really record these videos religiously and do it all completely legitimately, because I actually have a life and things to do. Okay. Now, I need to escape. Why are there so many endermites? This is not... Fortunately, I have Bane of Arthropods on my sword. Making quick work of the modded end ship, I was able to get all the rockets I would ever need, and I was able to fly out to the tower, where I decided to end the session for now. Oh my god. You know what? I think an entire session should just be looting this. I'm gonna place down a respawn obelisk. Let's have this be the home base. Oh my god, the mace reflexes are kicking in. Alright. Okay. I think this is gonna be my base of operations for looting this city. Alright. I think that's the end of the session. After that smashing success of the session, I had pretty high hopes as to the turnout of the rest of the challenge. I was excited to loot the city, and I was happy that I finally had a spawn point that wasn't in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we are back. I think I'm gonna go hit that shulker box down there first. After getting back into the session the next day, I immediately decided to start looting the city as I had said in the session before. Wait, I think I have the keys for this. Which one has it? As it became readily apparent that the loot in this structure was worth it, I began looking around for more things to do, because I knew that this structure had a main storyline. Seeing some spawners and obsidian pillars at the top, I went to go investigate. I think I'm gonna do whatever this is. Actually, I don't feel like it. After seeing all the phantoms, I swiftly changed my mind, however, and I went back inside of the structure to see if there was more loot. What's in here? Oh my god! Oh, that's a god sword if I've ever seen one. After ransacking the castle for a while, I decided to investigate the structure on top again. Unfortunately, little did I know this would be a big mistake. Alright, you know what? I think the main quest here clearly is to defeat these phantoms. So I think I'm gonna do what this is. Where's my food? I can't get out. What? Why do they do so much? There's so many. How do I even deal with it? What? No. I think my tier 3 fell in the void. God. After that disappointment of the boss fight, I began to loot the rest of the end castle in preparation for the final end fight. I mean, like, it's a really cool structure. I'm just not... This structure assumes that you have late game stuff. I'm not equipped to deal with that. I need to recraft a shield, because I'm kind of relying on shields. There's trees down there. Okay, well then. Now that I actually have firework rockets, and a good amount too, and a respawn obelisk and some extra amber and some decent gear, I think I can go and fight the dragon soon. I am scared of, like, dying and then losing everything like I did in that fight to the void, because even if I respawn, there's no guarantee I can get my stuff back. I think I'm just gonna have to, like... I think I'm gonna need to make an anvil, actually. Like, I've been finding a lot of iron. If I can find if I can make an anvil, and like, combine some of my armor together, that would be amazing. That would be, like, perfect for the end fight. But I also don't have that many levels. Surely, out of all of my shulker boxes, I have enough iron to make an anvil. Yeah, this should be enough. Let's place out all my shulkers. First of all, I'm gonna put mending on my sword. Oh, that costs a lot of levels. I'm gonna go level grind. Oh, sharpness 3, okay. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna forget doing that. I think the main problem during the end fight is going to be the Enderman. Wait, I have an idea. What if I got a water bucket? Oh, there. Okay. What if I got a water bucket? If I ever, like, angered an Enderman, I just, like, get my water bucket out and I splash it. I know this. I know the end can spawn lakes, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get a water bucket. And then after that, as I was saying, I'm gonna go see if I can grab water from anywhere. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. And now I have a water bucket. Oh, there's jellyfish. I don't need jellyfish. That's one of my worst fears, you know? Ever since I was a little kid, I was, like, kayaking in this, like, brackish river back where my aunt and uncle lived. And I was running my hand in the water. My dad was like, "Don't run your hand in the water, it's jellyfish." And of course, I didn't know what a jellyfish was. Or at least I don't think I knew what Jellyfish was, because there was nothing else that could, like, warrant me being that stupid. Anyway, like, and then I got stung really bad. And that, like, put a primal fear of jellyfish into me for the rest of my life. I never actually saw the end fight. Like, I kind of just got into the end, and I flew out to the end islands in spectator mode when I first started the challenge. And I tried not to look at the end fight to not spoiler it for myself. So I don't know if there's phantoms or not. I really hope there aren't phantoms, because I hate phantoms. They've kind of, like, lost me... they lost me a stack of fireworks. Alright, anyway, I think, without further ado, it is time for the end fight. And so, I started heading towards the end island, a big amount of suspense and anticipation building within me as I flew over. Now, the fight was really long, mainly because I didn't have any arrows for my crossbow, and the Ender Dragon just refused to perch half the time. I also died a lot waiting for it to perch. Okay. Alright. My heart is pounding. Here we go. And without further ado, here are the highlights from the Ender Dragon fight. Okay, take out the crystals first, because that's always what you have to do. Okay, 9 end crystals left. It's moving so cinematic right now. 5. Is that the Sonic? Is that like the wooden Sonic attack? Okay, 2 end crystals. One end crystal. Oh my god, it's dive bomb. What is this fight? Crystal's dead. Okay, I'm gonna restock my fireworks. Wait, how do I get back to the island? Is it perching? I don't even know anymore. When's this dragon landing? Oh my god, free height. Oh, it's perching. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Where's its hitbox? Close enough. I can't hit it! What is that lag spike? What is it doing? What the final attack? Oh my god. No! It's almost dead. I was just getting my chorus fruit again. Oh my god. Yes. Stop ruining the moment. I did it. I spawned in the modded end. I killed the Ender Dragon. This was fun. This was a fun challenge. I had fun making this. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I don't really want to beg like other YouTubers, but apparently it works. I'm pretty new to YouTube. I don't really know how... Like, I don't really know if this is something that I want to pursue and something I want to do more often. So liking, subscribing, even just watching this video all the way through lets me know that my work is seen and that I should continue doing it. Anyway, you know what? See you in the next one.